Hi and welcome. I'm Dr. Noreen Picken. Haven't you always wanted to know the underlying reasons for persistent conditions such as heart disease, obesity, arthritis, and chronic inflammation? Learn why the Japanese are number 1 in longevity and why the U.S. is number 38. The Japanese have known these secrets for decades and are now releasing them to the rest of the world. Here's your chance. During my many years of practice, I've been forced to find answers to some serious questions in pretty short order. I'm going to hand you the keys to the root cause of disease. Have you ever wanted to turn back the hands of time? I sure have. Both of my parents had cancer and heart disease, and I was on a mission to find some answers. When I did find the answers, I was ecstatic and angry both at the same time. You see, in 1931, Dr. Otto Warburg got the Nobel Prize for finding the root cause of cancer. But in 1984, that information was still not known to the general public. It had been hidden. The answer is, cancerous tissues are acidic, whereas healthy tissues are alkaline. All forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, acidosis and hypoxia. And it's only been in the last couple of years that I've been able to find this information. These are just some of the signs and symptoms of an acidic body in chronic dehydration: arthritis, atherosclerosis, gout, and obesity. Let's take a look at heart disease. High levels of acidity and free radical damage are major contributors. I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Bresnahan. He is a top cardiologist to kings, queens, the Pope, and President. He tells us that we have understood the importance of alkalizing diets for decades, but we have been unsuccessful in getting our patients to eat an alkaline diet. But what he has discovered is by getting people to drink alkaline Kangen water, he can get people alkaline very easily. He states that he is doing his part to bring this technology to the medical community in the U.S., and it will be doing great things for everyone and changing lives of millions. This is Dr. Hiromi Shenya, a leading gastroendocrinologist and co-inventor of the colonoscopy. He states that Kangen water is alkaline rich and is considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The pictures of the colons are two different individuals 3 months apart, before and after drinking Kangen water. Have you ever wondered why obesity is such an epidemic in the richest country in the world, the United States? We can choose to eat these foods that create a highly acidic body, creating disease and obesity, or we can choose non-acid producing foods that are healthy, organic, and whole foods, those foods that are good for our bodies. Just look at all the diets available to the American public, and yet folks are getting more obese every day. Most weight loss difficulties actually come from being too acidic. When you get rid of the acid buildup, you lose weight. When looking at the swimmers on the left, you can see the swimmer on the right has uneven skin due to the cellulite type of fat that is retaining acids and toxins. The picture on the right shows the gradual removal of excessive fat and toxins over time as a result of drinking Kangen water. So if you want to know more about how Kangen water effectively removes the acid buildup that causes weight gain and retention, you can go to my website, surefireweightloss.drnoreenpicken.com. So it's really important that we choose wisely because every choice has its price. These pictures are just downright painful to look at. This is gouty arthritis. It is uric acid buildup in the joints. These are clearly visible pictures of the painful, destructive uric acid buildup that occurs. These hands show signs of chronic inflammation from acid buildup and chronic dehydration. Here are some pictures of what blood looks like when it is affected by chronic acidity and chronic dehydration. On the upper left is normal, healthy blood. The blood in the center and the right at the top are both signs of high acidity and dehydration. The red blood cells on the bottom on the left are appropriately called Burr cells, and that is a sign of dehydration and the buildup of urea in the blood. The two bottom pictures in the center and on the right show uric acid crystals and cholesterol crystals in the blood. So structure and function go hand in hand. As the saying goes, you cannot make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. So let's take a look at water. Isn't it just H2O? This is real important because the greatest portion of your body is made up of water. 90% as a baby and 70 plus as an adult. So what you're drinking is vitally important. Kangen water is called hexagonal water. And as you can see, on the left at the top is what Kangen water looks like. The one below it that says polar ice cap is also hexagonal water. But you're not going to find that any too easily. It's 2 miles below the surface. On the right, you see chlorinated water. It's unhealthy and malformed. My hubby and I used to drink distilled water and bottled water. On our very first glass of Kangen water, we noticed the dramatic difference between the two. Now you can see it was because of the structure. So if you ever think that water is just water, these pictures should easily show you that that is not the case. A Kangen water processor is extremely versatile. It produces 7 different types of water, 3 different pH levels of drinking water, and the drinking water is alkaline, microclustered, antioxidant, and highly oxygenated water. It also produces strong acidic water. It kills bacteria and viruses like Listeria, AIDS, E. coli, Salmonella, MRSA, Staph, and Strep. The strong acidic water is EPA, USDA, and FDA approved for killing bacteria and viruses. The strong alkaline water dissolves oils and fats and is used to remove pesticides from fruits and vegetables and for cleaning. The beauty water is a great toner for skin and a great conditioner for hair. It is also a mild antibacterial and an antivirus. The internal pre-filter removes 99% of chlorine, rust, and particulate matter. It is also antibacterial. So why is the pH of water so important? It's because it affects the pH of your body inside. Your normal pH should be between 7.35 and 7.45. So you should normally be on the alkaline side and not the acidic side. If the food we eat impacts our pH, so doesn't what we drink. Let's take a look at bottled waters and soda. As you can see in this picture, there are a variety of both and varied in their pH levels. Let's start with soda. We're going to use a clear one so you can see the pH levels. As you can see, this one is very acidic at about 2.5. That's the same pH as battery acid. The next two I want to show you are Dasani and Osaka. Dasani is reverse osmosis and Osaka is merely filtered municipal water. As you can see, because these are both very acidic, they will contribute to acidity in your body. I also want you to note the beautiful purple water on the left. That is 9.5 Kangen water. This is the Kangen water that the 2 medical doctors refer to in regards to helping balance out the pH of their patients. For those of you who like flavored waters and drink mineral or sparkling water, here's one for you. The pH on this one is 2.5 to 2.7. Very, very acidic. Acidic drinks and unhealthy foods are structured in a way that the body cannot use them. I want to bring to your attention here that most drinking water is far from healthy, clean, or desirable. Tap water has been found to have over 315 contaminants in it. 53 million Americans are exposed to contaminated tap and well water. Bottled water isn't any better. It's only expensive municipal water with all the same issues. 99% of all bottled water that's tested is overly acidic. If you have municipal water and you test it, chances are it's going to come out neutral, and that's because of the federal mandate that requires municipalities to put lye in the water in order for it to be neutral. If you filter that water, it will come out acidic. 2 highly toxic chemicals that chances are you're going to run into if you have municipal water are fluorides and chlorine. Here's a quote from the Dallas, Houston, and College Station water quality reports. They state that you should not drink the water if you are elderly, an infant, a cancer patient, have HIV/AIDS, or if you have immune problems. These 3 Texas cities are not the only ones who make this statement. All municipalities that have open reservoirs, get their water from lakes or rivers, also make the same statement. Do not drink their water. Okay, so now what? To protect you and your family, you need to be careful about drinking acidic, unregulated bottled waters, acidic sodas, chemically laden municipal waters, and acidic diet sodas that have even more harmful chemicals than regular sodas. I hope you are now more aware of the negative health effects of bottled water, soda, and municipal water. I want to introduce you to the superheroes of water, Kangen water. Water that will protect yourself, your family, and water you can offer to your clients. Clean, healthy, safe Kangen water. Kangen water processors are the gold standard of the industry. They are backed by over 40 years of science and clinical studies, tens of thousands of published research papers verifying and validating the health benefits of Kangen water. And only Kangen water processors are licensed as medical devices. They are the only water processor that can produce true Kangen water. They are highly regarded throughout the world, and these are just a few of their accreditations and certifications. So let's take a look at those little devil counterfeit water processors that say that they're equal to or better than a Kangen water processor. As you can see, there is no comparison between the plates of a Kangen water SD501 processor and the flimsy mesh plates of unknown metals that the counterfeit processors are made from. The Kangen water processors are solid, medical-grade titanium plates dipped in platinum. The normal useful life of an SD501 is well over 15 years now and counting. The usable life and warranty life of one of the counterfeit processors is less than 2.5 gallons of water. Don't be fooled by those counterfeit water processors. Their plates break down in just a matter of a few months, and then you end up drinking the metal. It's a real health hazard. So back to our hero, the Enagix Kangen water processor, an SD501. The best way to experience the health benefits of a Kangen water processor is to have one in your own home. It attaches to your faucet in minutes, can produce hundreds of gallons of water a day from any water source, and can be delivered to your home or business in 5 business days or less. Your decision today will create your future tomorrow. Purchasing an SD501 will help you create that healthy future for you and your family to live in. There is no other water processor that can even hold a candle to an Enagix Kangen water processor. I want to share with you others who have invested in their health and a Kangen water processor, from dignitaries, kings and queens, and the Pope, to athletes, to celebrities, to well-known individuals like Bill Gates, sports teams like the New York Yankees and the LA Lakers, individuals like singers, actors, actresses, along with sports and fitness gurus. These folks rely on Kangen water to help themselves get and stay at peak performance and at the top of their game. Their life and livelihood rely on it. So what about you and your family? Don't you deserve the best possible health that you can have by having the best possible water you can drink? I love this quote from Jim Rohn. He is a teacher and an inspirational speaker. He states, "Now is the time to fix the next 10 years." Our mission is to be a major resource for those who want to know how to regain or maintain their health. The first thing you must do is help your body become alkaline. An alkaline body is a must for the cells and tissues to be able to perform all their vital functions. Health is only given to those who actively seek it. We want to thank you for your time in finding the critical keys to lifelong health. You can contact me at 512-752-8542 or at noreenpicken@gmail.com. There's also more information at resolve2behealthy.com and healthywater.drnoreenpicken.com. Every lifestyle, every choice has a price.